They're like garden vertical snakes in there. Their last game, Harden, Durant scored or assisted on 107 of 122 points, and they were dominant as you would imagine again in this one. There's Harden. She'll cleaned it up tight when he needed to. Now we got 10 point. That's hard. Yep, you feel the pressure of that clock ticking, and he's running right there, but that time I think he's in the shooting motion. Nets are going to win at 125-123 as that thing rims out. Durant 39 and 6, Harden 34 points, 12 assists, 6 rebounds. So they've scored or assisted on 84% of the Nets' points in their first two games together in Brooklyn. 208 out of 247, both victories, and they've picked it up in the fourth quarter in both wins. The pair has scored or assisted on 61 of the Nets' 69 fourth quarter points. As you'd expect, Steve Nash, good coaching, get it to your best players. Harden now in his second partnership go-around with KD.
We were young in Oklahoma City. You know, we're grown men now. You know, we know what we want. We really know the game of basketball now. You know, we're not those young guys that just run around and want to just shoot and dunk all day. We know the games. We know spots. We know, teams players. We're more advanced. And then for me, as I sit back, I know what type of player Kevin Durant is. He's one of the best players that ever touched a basketball. He's God-given, 7 foot, can basically do everything. So for me, it's not trying to compete with that. It's allowing Kevin to be the best Kevin he can be, and I'm going to make sure that I can make him better and then make my teammates better because at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
I feel as though we're, like you said, we've been in the league for James' 12th year, James' 12th year, my 14th season. So we pretty much seen every defense, every offensive scheme. We done been in every type of game, playoffs, game sevens, So we done been through a lot in this league, experienced a lot. And for us to bring it together now and combine what we've learned over this time and try to play great basketball, I think it was pretty seamless for us. It was an easy transition, especially with James, handling the ball a lot coming in. So we still trying to, find our way and, we still got room to improve, but it's a solid start.
They're that old. We'll go by the numbers.
Shut up, Beavis.
Harden and Durant combined for 138 points in their first two games there with the Nets. Second most by any two teammates in their first two games, behind only Wilt Chamberlain and York Lloris, who had 151 in 1961 for the Warriors. The thing is, Wilt had 139. Other dude had 12. Harden becomes the first player ever to get at least 30 points, 10 assists in his first two games with a new team, averaging 33 points, 13 assists in his first two games with Brooklyn. As you said, no turnovers in the second half after going 9 in the first game and 6 in the first half here. Harden has scored or assisted on 129 points in his first two games with the Nets. According to Elias, that's the most by any player in his first two games with a team, NBA history.
Let's talk about Luka, 25-point triple-double.